of a zone there in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter. What was it like to be in that zone, and do you think you could have extended a little bit if you'd gotten a couple more touches?
Yeah, I just tried to be aggressive. I was settling way too much the last two games, and they switching, and I was backing it up and just get downhill and make a play for myself, make a play for one of my teammates. I kind of figured that out late second, and I kind of just ran with it.
Tyrese, Doc was saying he wasn't very happy with your play in the first half. Was there anything he said to you at halftime or anything to kind of get you going, or is it just all on you at that point?
Yeah, I mean, he talked to me a little bit, just told me to quit settling, like I just said. Like I said, I settled for some tough shots that I didn't need to settle for. And once I figured it out that I can get into the paint almost every single play, it's not always going to be for myself to score. Most of the time it's going to be me kicking it out and getting guys shots. So.
It seemed like in particular, anytime you got a chance in any kind of transition situation at all, you really pushed it. Was that an emphasis for you in particular to try to get out and transition into open space and attack them?
Yeah, because when we do get the rebound, they're crashing so hard, and we can attack their defenders because there's only one or two of them back, because three of them are crashing. So when we do get the ball, we're trying to push the pace because we get easy buckets. That just starts our offense and gets our defense set.
Tyrese, just what do you feel like the difference was tonight, as far as just either? Let me rephrase the question. What do you feel like the difference was tonight that allowed them to pull away?
Man, hustle plays. Myself included. I got to get in there and try to help us rebound because the offensive rebounds are killing us. Offensive rebound, loose balls are really killing us, and we just got to have pride and try to guard extremely hard as we can, and not turn the ball. We didn't turn the ball over much today, actually, which was pretty good. But yeah, we just got to go back to the drawing board and try to figure it out.
Do you think you should be more selfish? I mean, a lot of guys are struggling in this series, and you shot the ball pretty well, and you had a good night. I mean, is it your responsibility to be more selfish when you find that you're the guy with the advantage?
I just try to go out there and play the game the right way. At the end of the day, I'm not thinking about myself, touches, and anything like that. My main goal is to make the right basketball play at all times. If that's getting in the paint and spraying out to a shooter that's open, that's what I'm going to do. If that's getting to the paint and feeling like I have an opportunity to score, and that's what I'm going to do. And then on the other end, like I said, I have to go in and help my team rebound to help us win this series. I knew that last series, and I made an emphasis on it. And this series, that's going to be one of my big adjustments personally, just try to go in and help our bigs rebound. And offensively, I'm just going to keep spraying it out. Guys are going to hit shots, and I'm not really worried about that.
Tyrese, from your vantage point, what's the number one thing that has to change for you guys to get a victory in Game 3?
We got to be tough, man. We got to be tough. I said it, I think, Game 6 against Toronto. They kept 4 and 5. They were bringing the fight to us. Maybe even 3 a little bit. They tried to bring the fight to us. Game 3, when we go home with the crowd on our side, we got to hit first. Coach Doc said something in the locker room before the game about let's not be a counter-punching team tonight. And, I think that really hit home because I was really thinking about that before the game. As a team, we got to hit them first. We got to go after them first and put them on their heels. And if we can put them on their heels, then we can take control of the game. Then, it's in our hands after that.
Tyrese, you and Paul are close from your shared experiences. I saw you talking him up in a timeout a little bit. When you zoom out on what's been asked of Paul over the last couple of games, how proud are you of what he's been able to do and how he's handling it?
I'm extremely proud, man. For a guy not to play a lot in the regular season, it's extremely hard to come in, and him being asked last series, in this series, almost, one of the first guys off the bench, playing 20 to 25 minutes a night. And even without Joel, now he's playing even more. So it's extremely hard, but he's a worker, and he really listens to everybody. He's older than me, but he listens to our vets, and if I have something to tell him, he'll listen to me. But he plays so hard, and he's so passionate about winning. He really, really cares. Today and late in the game after we all got subbed out, he was being hard on himself, sitting down, his head was down. I just told him, pick your head up, man. And the series isn't over. It's we down 0-2, but it's the first to 4. It's not the first to 2. And, I just want him to stay confident and believe in himself and keep going out there and bringing that energy.
With at least the possibility of Joel coming back on Friday, what do you take from these first 2 games that can carry you guys into that one with him potentially back at home in Game 3 to get back in the series, like you just said.
Yeah, I mean, if Joel's back, that's great. And if he's not back, then we just got to keep fighting. It's a fight. Like I said, it's going to be a fight again on what day we play? Friday? It's going to be a fight again on Friday. And I think the things that we take away from it is one thing is go at them, attack them. Don't dance. Don't play with the ball in front of guys. Go right at them, go downhill. And then once they help, spray out to our shooters or finish over the top. And then defensively, guard our yard, play extremely hard, and then defensive rebound. We defensive rebound, puts ourselves in a better situation and a better chance to win.
Tyrese, you talked this season about learning a lot with the nuances of defense in the NBA. From the first 2 games of this series, what do you take away defensively?
Just keep fighting, keep going over screens. They do a lot of different split actions with Bam at the top or Bam in the post. And, we got to be able to get over our screens, get over and keep fighting and keep coming. And, honestly, I'm just going to keep going back to the defense rebound because our defense isn't terrible, in a half court. But once they miss, we have to get the ball. We have to rebound the ball. And, myself included, being a small guard, you got to go in there and help my bigs out as much as possible. And we got to gang rebound, especially when we don't have Joel on the floor or DeAndre on the floor. Our biggest guy is probably Paul Reed or Tobias at 6'8", 6'9". So, everybody has to rebound and gang rebound at that.